Greetings everyone. I just want to do an update on how Raid Slayer is going, as I haven't done one in a few days because I've been doing the how to launch a bestseller book series, which I'll be doing another video of after this. So basically it's been going really well. As you can see, the book is 1,157 in the US store, and it's very low in some categories, and these are big categories. These aren't like low competition categories. I perhaps should have maybe put some lesser competitive categories in when I asked to be in extra categories, because yeah, otherwise, I mean, I definitely have bestseller tags and all sorts of stuff by now, but I don't have bestseller tags or anything because all the categories are huge categories with, you know, things like Harry Potter and I don't know, like just massive name authors at the very top basically. So yeah, that was my fault. I'm trying to remember my reasoning for not going into the lesser competitive categories. I think I was working under the assumption that the book would do well and that these big categories would help me. And don't get me wrong, they are helping me. Trust me, like if my book's like up there with Harry Potter and stuff, I mean, look at this one. There's my book at number 6. Aileron Kong is probably the biggest Western lit RPG writer, is one above me. And, you know, next to that is like The Fellowship of the Ring, The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, Game of Thrones. Like, anyway, these are massive books that people are searching for, and these are 2 more lit RPGs at number 1 and 2 positions. And, you know, Carrie Summers is a big name author. I mean, I'll say fairly big name author. She's doing really well, especially in lit RPG since she started writing that. And I don't know who Ivan Kal is. I'm not sure if he's a Russian thing, but I haven't looked into him. But yeah, his book is selling really well regardless. So it's possible he's a big name author and I've just missed his name. I don't know. Rick Scott is at number 8. He released that Shard Wraith book. I mean, again, I consider a fairly big author. I mean, I wouldn't say he's overly prolific, I don't think. But yeah, his books have done well. So anyway, I mean, just the books that my Raid Slayer is rubbing shoulders with and selling next to is just crazy. I mean, there's some plenty of big name authors in this entire list of lit RPG, so it's just absolutely awesome that my book is near the top of the pile. I mean, I know it's not going to last there, obviously, and I don't even have the money to spend with AMS and everything. But yeah, I'm going to try to focus on the positives of this, because over my head is the Amazon page read reduction things that have still been hitting lit RPG authors, like little people like me, not necessarily the big names. And, you know, a lot of people are still pretty hurt by it. Some of them have given up, I think. Others are just, yeah, they toned things back like I did when I got hit for Saria Online. I mean, it took a lot out of me getting hit, so I imagine Raid Slayer is going to feel a whole lot worse when I get hit by Amazon. I'm working under the assumption I'm going to get hit by Amazon. But, thankfully, my book is in profit just off ebook sales alone, not just the KU royalties. So I'm trying to well and truly keep it in profit, hopefully at least 100% profit, just with the ebook sales alone. Here's my book again in another category alongside a lot of big name authors that have been up there. I mean, look at the reviews. Some of these things have the numbers of reviews. And my little old one's only got 1 review so far. I've actually put a message in the back saying, can you please review this book now? So I didn't do that at first because I was focusing on getting mailing list subscribers, and I have had a few, thankfully. So yeah, I tried not to have too many calls to action in the back, basically. But yeah, that's still quite an achievement. 1157 in the store. I mean, I'd love for it to obviously go over 1,000 in the store, but I'm not holding my breath on that. I've used all my big cards now. I'm just running low budget AMS type stuff. I posted in the Facebook groups, the Harem Facebook group and the GameLit Facebook group, and that's kind of what knocked me up this high, I think. Otherwise, my book before I posted it in the Facebook groups was hanging around just above 2K. Don't get me wrong, above 2K is absolutely awesome. I mean, there's really only, I don't know the numbers, but I'd be surprised if more than, say, I don't know, 10% of the indie publishing community ever gets higher than, say, 5K in the store or something. I mean, there's something like 7 million books on Amazon and you never see most of them, and a lot of them haven't even sold a single copy, so yeah, I'm proud of this. This is my second book I've done well. I mean, this has obviously done better than Fasaria Online, but yeah, I'll show you the actual numbers now. Alright, this is in US dollars, and so far in the this is heading toward the end of the 5th day in the US. It came out on September 22nd, and this video is being made on September 26th late US time, which is, no, yes, sorry, late US. Time zones are confusing. So yeah, it's the 27th here in Australia in the morning. Raid Slayer has made $564 US if I include the page reads, and that is in, like I said, 5 days. It's sold 159 copies. It's had 62,623 page reads, which I actually think is low compared to sales, just going off what other lit RPG authors like the big names say the general breakdown is. So I'm hoping Amazon is taking page reads away, so when the time comes they're not going to hit me. Well, they're not going to hit me for as much, but we'll see. Anyway, it's made KU royalties of $272. That's, yeah, KU royalties, sorry. Sales royalties is $282.98, so my sales are slightly ahead of the KU royalties. And remember, this book only cost me about, I think it was $40 US to make, and I've spent $92.51 on AMS ads, which must be about 140 Australian. 130, something like that. So yeah, American dollars, what? I'll just say $130, $135 this book has cost me. And it's made $566 US. Sales royalties 282. So regardless to how I do it, even just the ebook sales, it is still in a decent amount of profit. Obviously, I'd love it to be in, you know, $1,000 or $2,000 profit, but that's not going to happen terribly often. Maybe if I was in other genres that aren't being hit for page reads, I could sit back and relax and just watch the numbers roll in, basically. But it just sucks so much having this stupid thing over your head where Amazon's just going to hit you for page reads. As much as and as excited as I am, as you can probably tell by my monotone voice, it's just hard having that over your head. So I'm trying not to let my emotions carry me away and get too excited, because I know it's going to be absolutely crushing when it comes. But I'm hoping it's not going to be as bad as last time, where I barely wrote for like 6 weeks or something. So anyway, sorry for the downer. I am excited that my book is this high in the store. I have those screenshots of my book, like beside Game of Thrones and everything else and Harry Potter. I still find that one hilarious. So yeah, I'm going to focus on that in the future. I'll keep everyone updated of how things go, and I'll definitely make a video if I do get hit for page reads. I'm going to try to keep all the screenshots and everything of the stuff before I get hit, just to see exactly how much Amazon is going to take away. And yeah, I just hope the hell it doesn't happen. Thanks for listening, everyone. Take care.